Hopefully we don't ruffle some feathers with this one.
Man, let's go, man. What we doing?
Are daddy issues just excuses for girls to be whores?
No, I think some women do have trauma. If there's no daddy in the house, they come out different. They raise different. If they like, I'm saying like what I'm talking about is like if they raised by their mom and their mom is out here, no.
I mean, go cook. This ain't got nothing to do with me.
So if they like, like if they raised in a single mom house, parent house, and they, what I'm saying, their mom wasn't, devouring men, and my husband or my baby daddy wasn't nothing, and they see that growing up, and then I think they have like trauma and like problems later on in life, to me.
Cap.
But but some women do grow out of that stuff and like, what I'm saying, and and see that and like, I don't want that in my life. I don't want that. Like they will try to find a husband. They will try to find a boyfriend or a good one.
You know why? Because life is about choices.
Yes, but it's still like 50-50.
No,
some people do have trauma, dog.
Okay, so now I don't agree with that daddy issues are excuses to be hoes, but I think daddy issues are excuses for anything. Because
like what? Give me an example.
You didn't have a daddy in your life. You're a great father.
Okay.
He was in and out, right?
Yes.
My daddy wasn't in my life, in and out. Great father.
Yeah, because we don't want that for our kids.
Because we made the choice, right?
I mean, yeah.
We didn't let that make us be a bad father too, right?
Correct.
Because we made a choice to be good fathers. Now,
okay,
a woman or a girl growing up without their father,
they're more sensitive. They not like
no. Listen. There's girls who grow up without their father and become successful and don't be hoes. There's girls who grow up with their daddy and become hoes.
I don't say it's like it's
a
right.
choice.
It's a choice.
Thank you. It's a choice because you can't like I said, we could have used our upbringing as an excuse to be whatever. Correct. Oh fuck that, my mama didn't do. For instance, right? Your mama let us do whatever the fuck we wanted to do.
Yeah.
Mama let us do whatever the fuck we wanted to do.
Yeah.
So we could have took that and just did like we could have did whatever. And we did for the most part, but we were still smart about what we did because we did put ourselves in certain situations where we could have been in jail for life. We could have whatever. You know what I'm saying?
But I think it was just because we seen other niggas do fucked up shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So why follow the path of the wrong path? Like for instance, right? I've seen drugs destroy my family.
Correct.
Why I don't do drugs?
The same thing.
Why I don't drink? We've seen these things destroy people in our family. Yeah. So why the fuck would we follow those footsteps? Right? So you know how it feels to not have a father. So why the fuck would I want to put that on my kids?
I think even drugs, like all these things are choices.
That's what I'm saying. Everything is a choice. Like, so I think people make the choice to not learn from it and use it as an excuse to do this. Oh, you know what? My daddy went in my life, so I'm gonna do OnlyFans. Okay, but there's girls who do OnlyFans who have their daddy. I know, like, damn, nigga, I know your daddy was a cool nigga. Like, you still, because you want to rebel against him for whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? So you could have your father, you could not have your father. You could have your mama, you could not. Your mama could be a crack whore, your mama could be a lawyer. I don't think it matters. Like, for instance, we just watched Ruby Rose on Joe shit.
Yeah.
What she said her family is lawyers and all type of shit.
Doctors and nigga, she grew up in Kansas and shit.
And she showing her ass on the internet and doing, like, she ain't, you know what I mean? Like, she don't have to do that. It's a choice she made. She want to be lit. So I do think that daddy issues are an excuse.
It is.
But not to be a whore, just period.
It's just the era that, we grew up in. It's not the same no more, bro. It's like, you know what I'm saying, back when we grew up, nigga, like MySpace was new, Black Planet was new, like we wasn't really interacting with the world. We was still outside. We was learning from outside. Nowadays, like all these new kids, nigga, they go on the internet, TikTok and all that shit, and they learn from everybody else. They see what everybody else is doing, and I'm like, oh, I want to do that. Oh, I want to get a BBL. Oh, I want to do OnlyFans and stuff. All that shit wasn't exist when we was like growing up, nigga.
So you think it's the internet and not the daddy issues?
I think it's more of society in the world.
And to be honest, I don't really see deadbeat daddies like that no more.
No.
Like our daddies just didn't give a fuck, and they wasn't around. And like now, you can find your daddy on social media. Like, hold on, nigga, I see you, nigga.
Yes,
so I think it's a little different than it was. I think you're right. I think you're onto something. I think social media plays more of a parental role than a parent do nowadays.
Yes.
Yeah,
I try to keep my kids off the internet much as possible.
You can't though.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. They gonna find their way.
Especially when you don't got no help.
But what I tell people is, at a certain age, you never stop being a parent, but your parenting it stops working. It stops. It's like a clock. Your parenting clock has cut off. So all you can do now is pray that whatever you taught them up until this point got them there, because now you got social media, they friends and influences.
But but at some point, parents do have to come back in. And
they're gonna come back. They're gonna come back to you.
Yes, I'm saying
when they fuck up, they're gonna come back.
Exactly. But hopefully, by the time they do,
it ain't too late.
It ain't too late.
Because last thing I want to see, and I'm just mirroring, I don't hate on nobody going to get the bag, but last thing I want to see is my kids on OnlyFans. Like I got daughters, bro. Like it's the last thing I want to see. You know what I'm saying? I'm a horny nigga. I be seeing shit. You know what I'm saying? I run into girl. That's the last thing I want to see. So hopefully my kids never feel like they have to go down that path. You know what I'm saying? Like not my babies. You know what I'm saying?
And then like I tell my kids, have respect for yourself. Have respect for yourself.
I don't think it's a point of respect for yourself, because at that point it's like I'm trying to get my money. So I don't want my kids to ever feel like they gotta do that to get money.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying? Like you don't have to. I got you. Like what you need. We don't never gotta go that route. You know what I'm saying? So
and a good thing I'm still young enough to see like everything.
Yeah, we understand.
Like my parents nigga don't know how to. My dad still don't know how to work an iPhone. Nigga. Yeah. Like you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But it's like, you know, I just want to be up to date of like what's going on in the world. Like I now know like the streaming shit is popping, and my kids are watching that shit. So I'll try to go in there and you know what I'm saying, clock in and look at it and see what's going on in there. That's the best thing you could do as a parent, just monitoring like what they watching. My kids are watching YouTube. What y'all watching on YouTube? Who is this? What they about? What they talk about? And sometimes I go, you know what I'm saying, see what they talk about.
But it ain't what they watching while we there, it's what they watching when we ain't there. You know what I mean? So like I said, the best thing we could do is pray that whatever we instilled in them when they're out and then we not around, they take heed to it. Hopefully. Because that's where the influences come in.
And also, dads, if you are still in your kids' life, y'all need to like whoop y'all kids, nigga. Like parents stop whooping kids.
They don't fear us. There's no fear,
nigga. I have 4 girls, nigga. I still whoop all of them, nigga. All of them. I don't care, the oldest to the youngest.
You know what's crazy about our kids though? Our kids are growing up in a different demographic, right?
That's true.
So we grew up, all our friends got their ass whooped.
Yes.
These kids don't get whoopings. So
that's the problem.
If they go talk to their friend, they whooped you? Oh, care. That's child abuse. That's
the day I'll go to jail, nigga.
But that's what I'm saying. So then it's like you gotta. The fucked up part about it is you have to be cautious now, because you got kids who don't get whoopings who think it's wrong and they're gonna tell their parents and whatever. You know what I mean?
That's the internet. That's what
I'm saying.
We didn't know nothing about nigga like social services and all that shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Like
no, we did, but they said go call them. Yeah. You gonna take your ass away.
That too.
They gonna go ahead, let them take you.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Like now it's just been displayed or call this number if you've been, you know what I'm saying? Like stupid shit like that, dog. Like, you know, I'm gonna say I don't want to say this, but the other community, nigga. I have a problem with that, dog. So, but that's another topic for another day, dog. So, like,
I do think people need to stop using their parents as an excuse to do what fuck their lives up or whatever, or the reason why their lives are fucked up or whatever. And I could be wrong, right? I could be 100% wrong. You really might feel like my parents fucked me up. I just personally feel like we all make choices.
As fathers, all I could hope for is I did a great job. I did my job. I gave them all the knowledge, the experience I could possibly give them to take on the world, bro. That's all I could do and pray for. You know, and hopefully they don't fall.
And it just sucks because once they get a certain age, they grown.
They grown.
Like they're gonna always be our babies, but it's like you grown. Like you have to. Like I'm struggling with you on your. You got to make your own decisions. Like you know what I mean. Like you know, it's your world at this point. But I'm here. If you fall, I'm here. But you have to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but like you,
I didn't let my father's downfalls or his absence fuck me up. Like I used it as fuel, so I couldn't wait to have a child because I'm gonna do the way I felt. I don't. That shit sucks.
Nigga, yes, nigga.
That shit don't feel good.
Yeah, like, you know.
So I get how people could let it affect them, but I'm strong. So I don't let shit affect me. I could have, but I didn't. So
I have one memory that as a child that I use as motivation every day, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Living in a garage, nigga. On a mattress, nigga.
I got a gang of those.
And like the reason why I can still remember this is because of the little heater about this big, nigga. It was that's all we
with
had.
Your daddy?
Huh?
With your dad?
With my mom.
Mm-hmm.
You know
and that's what
living in somebody's back house. You know, LA got them back houses.
And that's
shit.
what those stories right there is the reason why I made the choices I made. Because same thing. I slept on floors, nigga, like next to
garage.
A Rottweiler.
Oh,
nigga.
Yeah.
I slept on hardwood floors. No carpet in the house. We had to sleep on a hardwood floor.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like they got
it was
plastic
tires,
on the couch.
Nigga, it was tires.
That's what I'm saying. So
and tools and like what the fuck?
And the fucked up part about it is my daddy had a house down the street. Right? Like we all lived in LA. My daddy had a house with an extra room because my brother got killed. It's an extra room there. Even if it's not, my sister got bunk beds in her room. I know this because I was there. So for me to be homeless and not having nowhere to live, and you have a house and a family and a job and a good structure, knowing that I'm going through what I'm going through, I could have let that shit fuck me up.
Yeah.
I could have let that shit send me on a warpath, whatever. But you know what I said? I said I'm not gonna let this shit affect me. And I feel like everybody need to make those decisions in their life to not let their daddy's not being there, their mother being on, whatever your situation is with your parents, don't let that shit affect your future because you're going to be looking back and blaming everybody for what your downfalls.
And then I tell my kids like my experience and stuff like your dad used to sleep on floors. Your dad was in the system in foster care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sleeping with random people around me. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit didn't feel good. Schedule to eat, schedule like
Section 8, all that shit. Like all these things that I had to go through. My kids would never know what that felt like.
I know.
They never know what that felt like.
And then when my kids be like, "Oh, I'm calling people," I tell them, "I was in there. You go ahead."
The fucked up part, my kid, we got a house cleaner, nigga. I had to clean the house every fucking day. They don't do that. You know what I mean? They barely even got chores. Like it's not the same, bro.
Like visiting my mom, like my mom we had a set date to meet up at McDonald's. I can see my mom. People sitting right next to me talking about like, you know what I'm saying?
And that's why I appreciate my mama to this day because I watched that lady hold it together, getting off of drugs and trying to hold us together while after we lost our house, we lost everything.
Yeah, same thing.
I don't have memories. Like I don't have pictures, all that shit that was on the wall. That shit all got lost in storage because we couldn't pay for the storage.
My mom can't do no wrong, bro. Like I appreciate nigga like
oh God
her.
She get on my nerves though.
Yeah.
I be ready to punch her shit, but like that's
her
my
coming back and getting us, nigga. Like she fought.
That's a fact.
Went to court every day to get tend to come get us, and like most people don't do that.
That's why I left. That's why I was with you for however many years. I let go ahead, I'm over here. We rocking over here with CJ and them. You know what I'm saying? You know how it was, nigga. We used to 2 hamburgers, nigga, on the George Foreman grill, nigga. But, like you know how it was, nigga. So like we rocked out for years, bro. So we didn't elect. I'm proud of us because
out on parties, bro. Like speaking on the parties and shit. No parties, nigga. Like my mom was letting us buy alcohol.
And taking our money too, though.
But yeah,
She'll take the money.
We was kids.
But it was cool because we didn't really need the money.
But no, we was
So
having
go
fun.
ahead, but and plus, like I said, your mama let us stay there and do whatever we wanted to do. We had the studio, we had whatever we wanted to do, and like I said, I was finna say, I'm proud of us because that when I was staying with you in Highland, and I was on my little downfall,
Yeah.
and it was like our lives both changed at the same time.
Bam.
Boom, like, oh shit, wait, you here,
Yeah.
and that was 11 years ago.
Yep.
So now, think about this: you living with your mama, I'm living with your mama, I'm sleeping on the couch with your sister, right?
Okay.
You staying in that room, and we in a 2-bedroom apartment building in Highland.
And she let my
Now you got a 5-bedroom house.
Yes.
I got a 4-bedroom house.
Yes.
I got 3 fucking cars in it. You know, like you got your own trucks.
We was
like,
living like
think about it, bro.
Like
no,
the Hispanics, nigga.
Listen, listen,
tight,
bro.
nigga.
Think about that, bro.
Yes.
Then your brother, baby mama move in.
Yes.
Like your girl staying. Like we all there, bro, in that
2-bedroom,
little
nigga.
ass 2-bedroom,
And we
bro.
made it work.
Like, come on, bro.
We made it work.
11 years later, look where we at, bro.
Yeah.
Like this is, we're in my house. I have my own room in my, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we came a long way, bro.
Yeah.
Like I didn't think we was gonna get here to where me working at fucking GameStop. You know what I mean? Like,
And it took my mom one word for us to snap, nigga.
Yeah.
She was like, y'all better get y'all shit together,
yeah,
nigga.
no, what she said, that punk ass job ain't shit. She was talking shit to us for sure. She was talking shit, but it was still like,
we
but then
jumped up.
but it clicked, and then
Yeah.
you went off to trucking school.
Trucking.
Nigga, I came back out here. I started working for the post office, nigga, and we, you know what I'm saying? We made careers out of this shit. So now, nigga, to look back on it, nigga, we can't nobody tell us shit, nigga. So knowing where we came from, nigga, we didn't let our parents issues, because we both, to be honest, both our parents both our mamas struggle
They
with
pretty much the same.
yeah, so
It's
we
pretty much the same,
we
bro.
know what it is. So we didn't let that shit affect us, and I don't think y'all shouldn't let that shit affect y'all either. So
And
I do.
And your mom still cuss me out every
Yeah,
goddamn
for sure,
day, nigga.
for sure. So I don't
Like
think
that.
that. That's why, nigga, your mom the only other person I invited to my wedding, nigga. I don't- nigga, you know what I mean? Like I invite my aunties and shit, nigga. Fuck them, nigga. I invited your mama, nigga, because nigga, your mama's like my mama, nigga.
Yeah.
Straight up. So
Same, vice versa.
so at the end of the day, bro, I do think daddy issues are excuses. I don't think they should let that shit affect them, bro. Straight up.
And we have fun telling our little story.
Night
Our
will.
daddy.
Who asked me anyway?